Yeah, everyone was sound as fucking town today as per usual, and yep. Yeah, names for films, innit? Sorry, I've got a serious mental illness and a court fine to pay, or just another normal legal day in the hood, or oh, that reminds me, I've got that court fine to pay and all that. And, please don't throw me in prison forever. We're not going to throw you in prison forever, Dill. I know, it's just part of my sense of humour. And they give me painkiller for my fractured rib, fucking painkiller my arse. But anyway, well, it's healed now, ain't it? So, let's not get too wibbly about it. But why do you think I was saying painkiller my arse? Because I think it's not strong enough, or something. I don't know. But, the Sergeant General of America is talking about the British and them bombing their Houthi thing. It's like, I said, you better not kill Commander Kitty, but no, and then there was other things. Oh yeah, I can't remember America ever doing anything wrong to me, or Netanyahu. I don't remember him doing anything wrong to me neither, personally, but yeah, but no, terrorism isn't the answer. There's nothing wrong with being in a secret society. It's good to have grey hair. What was I saying at the pub? All these people, they get the dye to change it from grey. They should bring out a grey hair dye so you can look wiser than wise. Grey hair dye. Look wiser than wise. Yeah. Yeah, super fucking happy fun times living in this place, right? And anyway, for various reasons, but we all know that, right? And I'm just a little bit poorly. I'm not really, really poorly. I'm not surprised you're a little bit poorly, Dale, after everything you've been through. Oh, well. You're a proper solid bloke, you are. It's just that voice of yours. It's so professional, so whatever you said in it. I'm talking about whatever we were talking about, something to do with wars, but you can fix people, can't you, Dill? Oh yeah, but apparently people can't fix me, but well, maybe I'm more fixed than I was, I don't know, but yeah, something about the guy in the corner in the news said your surroundings are literally designed to make you unwell, Dill. Okay, cool. Who's behind all that then? Would that be the enemy? I wonder. Talking about, I was telling people how to sell their souls to the devil and playing demonic music, just for a laugh, and I'm trying to learn how to praise the Lord now. How to praise the Lord and not find something to be thankful for, even at hard times, and thank Him for it. So, I can have another cigarette now. Thank you, Lord. Find something to be thankful for. I know I said there's a lot to be thankful for, but so I was trying to learn how to praise the Lord better or something, I don't know. And I bar all my writing down where I'm thanking God for things or saying it out loud sometimes, in good times. And I know in the hard times I might say some things that I shouldn't say, but how did I explain it the other day? If the Lord doesn't know or understand the way I am, I shouldn't have said what I said after that, but yeah, and I know people, and I don't say that other people and think that just automatically apply to them because they've lived my life, but it's alright, but yeah, thank the Lord, you know, for lots of stuff, you know. Thank the Lord for everything, you know. And, that reminds me, I might have one of my Jesus cigarettes that God gave me. Cigarette. How do you like your drugs in the morning? I like mine with some drugs. No, I'm just being silly. That's all good. So how did I do today then? You did great, deal. Okay, thanks whoever that was. And, do you know where Aurora is, my friend? Yeah, she's on the TV. I might go and watch the news now. But, in a way, she should be so lucky. But it's true though. And, you think I don't know, there's birds all around the world dressing up in extravagant black and red clothes and hair and fucking whatever else is going on. And, I know, but that's alright. I like Aurora, but everybody is stalk Dylan. Well, you know, I could say it that way. Or, I don't know what I signed up to, but you know, maybe it's what God wanted to happen, and who knows, right? And, you ain't got me for shit. Even if something happens, you still ain't got me for shit. 0220, you know, through God obviously, and you know, him being the creator of the universe, we're all his creation, you know. But you know, well, are we? Remember Nasha? Remember Nasha? Because I didn't do anything wrong in the first place. It was just God answering my prayers, you know. Yeah. I mean, I like her, but at the same time, she should be so lucky. That stuff I was talking about before, the birds around the world and all doing themselves up in black and red, even their hair, and you know, no, but I do. Well, fucking yeah. But you know, I like her, but there's a lot of other birds I like too, you know. So, what are you gonna do? You serving time there, Dill? Maybe a little bit, but I don't know whose hand's out. I mean, it's fucking 2 years ago in the past, but even the angel numbers are telling me you're in a cage, but you can work through it, you know, and, well. At least they let me go to town every now and then, and I can walk to the shop, and you know, and the other things, I don't know, should I reel them off or not? Not necessary, but you know, I don't know. Yeah, but I'm making everyone want to be a good person and believe in God, and someone's like, not everyone does, some people are allowed to do violence, but anyway, yeah, as a reformed character, you know, like some people, like me, don't want to do violence, and that's fine, you know, it should be how it should, but you know, it's, a reformed character, no, but you know what I mean, like, fucking, yeah. They made themselves my enemy, not the other way around, and like, not that I want a war with the police, but that can apply to them too. And who's the one getting fucking prayers answered, like TV channels coming back and that, you know? So, you know, war with me, and, you don't want a war with me. No, but, like I said, I don't want to be at war with the police, but, everybody decided to go to war with me, remember? That was the plot. But, you know, maybe the reason why I completely lost the plot a bit, but, and, fucking, yeah, oh yeah, it's all good, you know, because this is a fucking super happy fun time place to fucking live, right? And, but anyway, it's all good, find something to be grateful for. My phone in my hand, TV over there, my fucking smoking tobacco, my clothes, you know, a lot of stuff, okay? You know, I'm grateful for a lot of stuff, you know. I'm grateful for a lot of stuff that God's done in my life, you know, and, you know, answering my prayers, and even when I couldn't see He's helping me, and, you know, and fucking, you know, and stuff I've already said, so I'm just gonna be quiet now, cause for a little bit at least, and at least try to. You right, Dill? No, I need sedating a bit, but you know, it's just normal for me, ain't it? Really, needing sedating a bit, but Someone goes, "Can you all keep yourselves advice to yourselves for a minute?" Someone goes, "Okay," but you know, exactly. But he's the one in the middle that's always got the clear fucking thing to say in it, you know, and I don't know, but yeah, it's what would my advice be? Well, fuck, I could take one diazepam, but I have had booze just a little earlier on, and I don't know, I'm not a fucking what tablets and things to take fucking scientist, am I, you know? Fucking annoyed though. Yeah, I see you as a friend, I see you as a friend too, you know? Treat people how you want to be treated and help them if you can, you know? You know, not everybody lives by that, but that's fine, you know? It's, fucking, There can be repercussions for your actions, you know, from karma or God, you know, but I know a little bit about it, but maybe I'll tell you some more later. Yeah, cigarettes don't really take the edge off, but you know, I'm grateful for them, you know, but I'm grateful for a lot of things, you know, the stuff and the things, and you know, whatever God's doing in my life, you know, I'm grateful, you know, but even when I don't understand, you know, might have a bit of a better understanding of it now, maybe just a tiny bit, but you know. Some of the things in my life I'm not in control of, like the drunk me, or well, what do I mean? Like, oh, when did the police go to war? When did the police go to war with me? I don't know. Look, like I said, when drunk me, I'm not in control of that. So I'll be making funny things like, oh, you bought me a bottle of rum and fucking gave me a lift up the road. Oh, that makes up for fucking stealing a car and bike and fucking all the rest of it. But you know, that's old news. But why do I walk past the police station and they're all fucking slamming their doors, duff, 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 knowing I'm walking by and shit, you know, to try and cause me pain or some shit, you know. When did all these people start slamming their fucking car doors on me? When did they go to war with me? Who are they? Why did they go to war with me? I don't need to know that answer, but you know, they went to war with me, not the other way around, remember? And but anyway, just you know, like terrorism is not a good thing, and there's nothing wrong with being part of a secret society, and grey hair is good, you know, to because you look wise or some shit, I don't know, but anyway, yeah, back to yeah, doing whatever it is I do, you know. Fucking anyway. Oh yeah, praying and gotta answer my prayers. I wish I could pray for all my enemies to disappear off the face of the fucking planet, but you know, I don't know if that's how it works, and I mean, am I supposed to thank Jesus? I mean, I appreciate who he is, but you know, because I could start thanking God for things, you know, but oh fucking I can't sit on TikTok trying to find some more truth, and that stresses me out anyway, so. But a necessary part of the process, and well. Oh. Mm. You want me on your side, but I've got fucking Joe Biden and other people on my side, apparently, and I am. Alright, and other people. Some of the most powerful men in the world. And, fucking annoying though. Never mind the most powerful men in the world, not that they're important, but more importantly, God is above it all, so he's more important. So if I've got God on my side, you know, if you're on my side, God, I need a bit of a sign, please. Here's a vape bill, and and if I could have my TV channels back, that'd be great, fucking what else was I said? I don't know, but so God and being on your side and stuff, but I ain't saying I've walked down an easy road, but that doesn't mean it has to be like that for everyone. It can get easier, Dill. Well, you're probably right. There is like demonically possessed people, or what's that film called, They See or something? Like the guy by the fucking me and Roger waiting for the taxi, and he's like, "Dum," and he's staring at me with his fucking black round fucking goggle glasses on. I point at him, go, "Ha ha ha! What are you looking at? Do you know me or something?" And he's just sort of stood there looking at me still, and then he's like getting his phone out. "Oh, should I ring someone?" Or fucking yeah. Fucking what about the guy that was in his car outside earlier? He wanted texting on his phone and stuff. And is that the enemy? Is that the enemy? Fucking shit. Anyway, you went to war with me, but you also accidentally went to war with God. So congratulations. Fuck me, Dill, all that stuff and what's going on would make me need some diazepam. yeah, good one, even though it's not a joke. Oh me, oh my, something else to be grateful for, but if I haven't got it in me, it's definitely not your fault. Whoops, did I say that loud in the place where everyone can fucking hear me? Alright, so when I turned the news up for a minute, because I wanted to see what the religious thing was with Netanyahu, because they got the religion, this, that and the other. Now, the Netanyahu and their religious people do believe in Jesus. I've seen them talk about it a lot on their TV channel. But then a guy pops up and says, "Oh, the Christians reckon the Jews are going to be wiped out in the Armageddon because they don't believe in Jesus." Well, there's no truth to that, is there? Based on my information, unless I'm off. But like I said, and like I've said it too many times now, but I don't remember that Netanyahu doing anything wrong to me in the first place. But or I don't discredit that he's one of the most powerful men in the world. But and so on and so forth. But I honestly, from the bottom of my heart, do not have a problem with the Christians. They've helped me out loads, just trying to fill my head with the right information. And the Christians, I honestly don't have a problem with them. They've helped me a lot. So but do you see where I'm coming from a bit? Yeah, still, alright, cool. Well, most of all, shout out to God for answering my prayers and so on and so forth. No, it's alright to talk about all that stuff, ain't it? I mean, I haven't done anything wrong. I'm not wild, special bruise or nothing, and for a change, which is a good thing. Ooh, yeah. 0404. I don't know what to make of it all now. You lot went to war with me, not the other way around. And I ain't got a problem with the Christians, you know, they've been sound to me, you know, and, you know, through various platforms, and, you know, I don't, like I said, I don't know what to make of it all now, but 0404. Plus, I was just being quiet for about 5 minutes, and I was like, oh, I better say something, otherwise people think I'm having a, to put it politely or whatever, but, that's not very religious or holy, Dill. I know, but neither's a lot of other stuff in reality, you know, so. Yeah. You right, Dill? Yeah, I can't wait to have some money again, you know, so spending bucks and, not that I don't have about £6 in my wallet, but, you know, so, whatever I may need to buy today or tomorrow, whatever it might be, but, sorry, I've gone a bit too much there, I didn't mean to, but, these things happen, and, we move on, we get over it, and, you know the guy saying the other day, we want you on our side, Dill, you know, one of the men with their work vans, and, you know, that's not that far-fetched, really, seeing as, how did I want to put it that's not been said before? Do you remember Chris? He managed to work out I'm not a bad person, and he was like, you know, whatever, innit? So, you know, the Chris from Bengal, obviously, but, you know, he managed to work out I'm not a bad person and whatever else, so, so it's not that far-fetched at him saying they want me on their side, and, you know, I say now, and, that's probably enough, you know, going on about stuff for a minute, probably, and, you know. I don't know if I recorded that bit, but what the last thing was, but, you know, we didn't choose the DACA life chose us, you know, and then links all that fag life and that, but, you know, but, well, I mean, I don't know what I'm on about now, so I don't really have anything overly important to say, so, you know, Christians and other things, something about MLD, the army, I mean, they're not the bad guys. I know there's all that past with Ireland, but they're not the bad guys. Because they're trying to, in the same way the IRA wanted to protect their country, they're just trying to protect their country, innit? You know, whatever. Well, you know, I don't fucking know. Like, there's World War III going on now. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's fucking. I've shared various bits and told you what I know, but yeah, there's bigger fish to fry, ain't there, than whatever you want to do with your life and this, that, and the other, and you know, and fucking you know, I mean, yeah, it's bigger fish to fry, and oh me, oh man, and yeah, bigger fish to fry. Meaning what though? Then, you know, trying to find a problem with everything or whatever, and I just fucking. But no, that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to fix what I broke, and I'm trying to fix myself, and, you know, I'm trying to. I don't know that. I don't know that, and I'm trying to understand things better, and, you know, you know, I mean, obviously I'm still learning, but that's a normal part of life, you know, and it's, you know, and I even try and teach some people what I know or have learned, or from my life experience, what I can talk about, you know, and so it's, you know, it's, maybe I'm running out of words to say. Maybe that's a good thing, right? And someone wanted to know what I meant by bigger fish to fry. Well, there's all this, that, and the other, and all these other things, trying to keep everyone safe or whatever the fuck's going on. But and then there's like, have you seen now the World War III's kicked off in like the last 5 minutes? I know there's no bombs going off in England, but there is other kind of things going on in England, attack-wise. And a lot of people say, yeah, the British deserve it, fuck them and all this shit, but that's the people that are angry with them from other parts of the world, and I don't know all the ins and outs of all the flooding of migrants in. It could be France going, ah, fuck you Britain, and all that shit, sending them over. But there's more to it. I don't know. Yeah, I've gone a bit off track here. But if you can believe in God, and if you can't, well, it definitely helps to believe in God, because the voodoo can't kill you, and stuff like that. But some people belong to God in the first place. Some people maybe not so much, which isn't their fault. But necessarily their fault. But and I know, because I can't really say anything that I haven't really said. Or can I? But yeah, I've had a hard life, and my life still is hard sometimes. 0440. But there's that whole thing of it can be beneficial, but when someone, I'm not saying I was radicalized, but when someone's radicalized or they're so pissed off of what's been done to them, you can't just go overnight like, okay, yeah, I'm in love with the world or something overnight again, this country and everything that's going on, do you know what I mean? Like, and what them people on the internet have been telling me, but there is a war against me, and there's a plot to take me out with whatever various methods, but and that has all failed, and and I do put that down to God, but I mean, I don't know what I done wrong as a person, but I definitely didn't mean to do anything wrong, but I definitely didn't mean to do anything wrong, and yeah, yeah, sound, that's probably all I've got to say for now. Again, some people don't want to hear it, some people might find it hilarious, but yeah, what did the guy say, talking about Maria getting his dick hard, and it was meant to be when they're having ESP sex. Well, but it's fucking, like I said, maybe not for everyone's ears, but I don't tell everyone to listen to me, so how about that? And no one's been as stressed out as you have in the history of the whole entire planet, though. Hey, well, I'm not there right now, am I? So just maybe I could focus on that instead of something else. And I need to find out a natural sedative, and I don't mean like heroin. I mean like, I don't know, something you can take and still drink booze on. It's safe and healthy. And anyway, but never mind. No, I don't. I should be thankful that I've got diazepam. I'm blessed with diazepam should I need them, which I usually do, but we all know that, right? I'm just waffling on and stuff, so please forgive me, and should you need to. Fucking van went by. Yeah, can I have a driving job, please? That's not too demanding. And fucking head up. Something like that. No, nothing like that. Do you know what ganja is, my friend? Oh, sorry, I was just looking at some of my artwork on the wall. Yeah. Yeah, welcome back to Clonethley, Dill. Hey, well, it's better than I remember. Bar one or two things, but we all know what that is, right? And, you're one of the richest motherfuckers in the world, Dill, someone said, but yeah, with my £6.20, but you know, it's something to be grateful for, because it's better than no £6.20. And yeah, it's not like I don't have some other things in here to be grateful for at the same time, you know, whether it's tobacco or whatever, you know. Well, like I said earlier, whether it was recording or not, I'm not trying to defend Britain, I'm just trying to lay it out how it is, you know. I mean, I might have some businesses in the making in London, I don't know. So, as Luke said, I'm Mr. Fucking International, you know. Known internationally or whatever, but not jet setting, but we all know that, right? Old news. Yeah, Feltham and the smart glass and Anti accused of bullying, you know. You know, they try and say it's good for you, and someone tried to say that. Well, in a way, I wouldn't have all this work behind me, if you can call it that. My house, my writing, well, fucking, you know, well, it's good for you, but otherwise I wouldn't have all this work behind me, and there's possibly more work in front of me, you know, so whatever that might entail, you know, I guess. You know, but, you know, well, good for you, and, yeah, shall I try and get a picture of us all saying cheers? Alright, 1 minute, let me just set the camera up, and, alright, say cheers, and, I think I got it, and, alright, So what does it mean to live a life that's a bit pampered? And I'd say it means living it up a bit in luxury, but you know, yeah, it was only me that said it in the first place, but let's have a look now. That's what Google's for. What does it mean to live a life that's... Yeah, it's okay. But, living a pampered life simply just means taking care of myself through the little things that pamper me, so that I can fully take care of others. Okay. I was wrong about that then, but you know. I thought I knew what pampered means. No, maybe there's different meanings. An example of pampered life would be someone born into a very rich family. Ooh. Exactly, see, I was right. Had everything they wanted. Everything difficult was done for them. Pampered life, but I don't know that for sure. Like I said, I didn't choose the normal legal life, the normal legal life chose me. Now these big hard men, were they big hard scary men? Fucking, you know, and anyway, thinking you're hard and stuff. Personally, I don't think I'm hard, you know, but it's not for me to say, you know. Something about fucking adult workers and stuff, and I'm not an adult worker, you know. But even if he was, it wouldn't bother me, but, you know, I'd prefer it if he hadn't done stuff like that, to have you as a missus, but, you know, well, it's just my opinion on it, ain't it? And, yeah, maybe I'll fix my motorbike and become a porn star. No, but the jokes and stuff, right? And, out of my brains and that, like, you should become a porn star and that, but you know, this is a few years later and sober me's opinion, but you know, hey, well, yeah. Oh, I don't need to become a porn star, you know, I just need to get my life on track and maybe find a tidy missus, you know. Anyway, but, you know. And then she can be my own personal porn star, you know, that's how it kind of works sometimes, you know, some people, and, thing you said about getting your life on track, Dill, it's very respectable, and, cool, thanks. Alright, you're saying that he wants to get his life more on track. Yeah, fucking alright, I've been on the internet and this, that, and the other, and everyone knows who the fuck I am, whatever, but, oh, look at me, and this, that, and the other, now I'm rich and famous. No, you have to fucking still do the things in life, you know, it's, now there was this, and now it's this, and, so on and so forth, and it's like, I understand what you're saying, Dill, sorry before I was taking the piss, and I go, that's alright, probably, you know, something along them lines, and God doesn't want you to give up. I ain't doing no giving up, you crazy fool, and, alright, something about the Nazis were obsessed with people with these kind of eyes, so they have secret abilities. They might have said it was gypsies, but that's my one there, over to the far middle right. Yeah, that one right there, I think. Then you've got that, she was explaining some of them can have two different coloured eyes. I can't remember her exact name, is it Jusky or something? That was that strange name, but wow, was she fit. Like, she's got two different coloured eyes. It's not something you see every day, you know, and
central heterochromia. There's a different colour around the pupil than the rest of the iris in the eye, and the Nazis were experimenting on gypsies who had this eye coloration because the Nazis were absolutely obsessed with the occult. Or it's often called hazel eyes. It's not hazel eyes. Look up central heterochromia. There's another version too called full heterochromia, where each eye is a different colour, and partial heterochromia or segmented, where you have just a slash in the iris or whatever. And if there's Rh negative blood in the family, most likely part of a satanic line, and people with central heterochromia have otherworldly abilities, that they're psychic, they can commune with God, they can see the future, the telekinetic, which is another thing. I mean, the Nazis were absolutely obsessed with telekinesis, the moving of objects with the mind. Yeah. So they're just fascinated with what are the absolute boundaries of what a human can do.
Tetrahedrochromia, it's called, that kind of eye. Tetrahedrochromia, yeah. It just reminded me, I was in drama class in Highgate Woods, you know, and we're all going around discussing we're supposed to say our eye colour, and it gets to me, I'm like, hazel. And someone's like, no, they're not. And, yeah, they are. That's what I was told. And, by my mum probably, but you know, but
central heterochromia. There's a different colour around the pupil than the rest of the iris in the eye, and the Nazis were experimenting on gypsies who had this eye coloration because the Nazis were absolutely obsessed with the occult. Or it's often called hazel eyes. It's not hazel eyes. Look up central heterochromia. There's another version too called full heterochromia, where each eye is a different colour, and partial heterochromia or segmented, where you have just a slash in the iris or whatever. And if there's Rh negative blood in the family, most likely part of a satanic line, and people with central heterochromia have otherworldly abilities, that they're psychic, they can commune with God, they can see the future, the telekinetic, which is another thing. I mean, the Nazis were absolutely obsessed with telekinesis.
Yeah, I don't know, fucking driving job or something, like maybe one day if that's not too pie in the sky, you know, well paid and all the rest, but yeah, I don't have to do that, but then we got to the thing, didn't we? Oh, how would you smuggle drugs into the country, Del? Well, you see all these electronics, if you open them up, they've got big spaces in them, so you could stuff them full of drugs and then just fucking make it look like there's a load of electronics coming in it, but you know. Alright, sorry, it's just a question I was asked years ago, but no, the people that smuggle drugs don't need my advice, but remember, I've got the psychotropic flippidopodic eyes, remember, or whatever they're fucking called, you know, and it means I've got fucking hidden gifts and shit, but well, hidden from me, but what colour are eyes? Hazel. No, they're not. They're psychotropic flippidopodic, or whatever they're flipping called, isn't it? So we've been studying you since you was a little kid. And, yeah, not all the British are bellends, if that's a fair way to put it, you know. Oh no, I know my history of Ireland and the British were bastards and all this, but you know, and yeah, my dad was from the rebel County Cork, but you know, I kind of feel I need to let that lie. Let that lie. It's not telling a lie. Lie, let it lay, let it be, let it lie. As in, let it go. Sort of, let things lie. Doesn't mean let things lie to you. Let things lie. Let them be. Fucking, you know. Oh, yeah. Forgiveness and stuff. But, yeah, you know, and you know, conflicting information in it. I say you need to forgive them, and you know, all this sort of stuff, and whoever they were, whatever they did, you need to forgive them. But then the conflicting information is like, don't you dare forgive them. They know exactly what they did, you know, and all this sort of stuff. But you know that. But that's not overly important, but it's up to me to decide, ain't it? Whenever there's conflicting information. Stuff being up to God as well, but Christians and so on, you know, which I don't have a problem with. So we know that, right? But okay, I'll repeat the first bit. Stuff also being up to God. Christians believe in God, you know, so you know, the police can't arrest him. Well, maybe because they know, that's because they know better than that. Plus, I ain't done fuck all wrong in the first place. And anyway, just off to the shop now to get some food in with my £6.20 budget. I don't know what I'm buying yet, so it might take a while, but I don't know why I'm telling you all that, but for fuck's sakes. Alright, and Simon, like, you know, I didn't mean to bully him by calling him Simple Simon, I just couldn't help it, you know, it's a bit of gentle hazing. I know he's not simple, he was a fucking sergeant in the army, do you know what I mean? But anyway, hello. I was a van, so I just waved it and said hello. The van says we stand with Ukraine, but the bird's like, I don't have a problem with you, Del. I said, yeah, well anyway, if you can stand with Ukraine, you can fucking fall with them too. My mum be asking me, yeah, but why did you get involved in world politics? I don't know, it's just some part of fun God had me involved in. I've got them eyes that are hazel, remember? Hazel in brackets. Yeah, I've got a printer, printing off all the list of hitman names or something, or copying them, ching, 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 and yeah, brilliant. Yeah, I'll join the army and send you money, you dumb bitch. I'll join the army just to get away from you. And sorry for calling you a dumb bitch, it's from the past. I just remembered the window behind me, and I'm in there with me CV. And can you take me now? Oh no, sorry, you have to come back Thursday. It's a recruitment night. Oh, for fuck's sake. Fucking anyway, doll. Oh, the memories and stuff flooding backing up, but it's not a problem. Oh, look, window shop beside Jolly's. I smashed the fucking window selling disability stuff with a pair of bolt cutters, didn't I? And, to get away from something, or... But no, anyway, it's past, remember? Roger goes about the taxi, you might come early. I said it's happened to me once or twice before. Oh, no. Talking to the talking to the guy in the shop, the Sikh with turban, and I said, you know, everyone's entitled to follow whatever religion they want, you know, whether it's Sun religion, and I don't mean that as an insult, it's just calling it that, but you know, and trying to get on the same page with her, you know. Now I'm seeing things a bit more clearly, somehow, and I may be being forgiven for what I don't understand, and you know, so on and so forth, and yeah, what have you done for God lately? And how many of your prayers has He answered lately? Yeah? Fucking get with it. yeah, God's wonderful and He's answering everyone's prayers, but that's not going to be sarcasm. But you know, we can all sort of work together as a collective, helping each other to you know, progress together or something, or through God, or you know. Guy in the news said it's an important and powerful thing you said, Dill. Alright, cool, thanks, my Al Jazeera news friend. I think the other news reporter said it's a joke about how, you know, you're worth a lot more money, Dill. Something along the line, sorry, I couldn't remember 1,000,000%. Whoa, hang on, there was an Indian guy with some more Indians behind him who said, "Hey, Dill, you But Dylan's right though. Everyone is entitled to follow their own religion." Yeah, good one. Even though it wasn't meant as a joke, it's still a bit funny. Does any of it go over your head, Dill? Maybe only ever so slightly, but I get 99.99% of it, especially with that guy and his powerful guy that's talking for the light, you know. I mean, yeah, they muted the video about the guy that's talking 1,000,000% truth about the light, but you know, maybe other people get to hear it somehow. Who knows, right? And should they want to, but yeah, heaven's believers or the devil's heathens, you know. And it's, don't worry, it's not a very complicated thing that you have to overthink now. And you know, I'm grateful for the opportunity that was given to me to go to town with Roger today because I enjoyed it, you know. So that's why I'm grateful. And I'm grateful I've got a fresh supply of Rizla. I'm grateful I've got £4 to my name. You know, the list goes on. Gratitude is the lubricant of the brain. Oh yeah, I can feel that lubricant lubricating my brain. What was that? Oh, never mind. Just sitting here without making my video, sitting here without my t-shirt on, and I'm like, oh no, I've got a little bit of a wibbly wobbly belly, and I'm like, that's not very appealing, is it? And someone's like, you hide it well, Dill. I could say, thanks, pal. You know. And what is it with places I move to getting new windows? The fucking whole prison wing. Basically, the fucking half the street's got fucking new windows down the road. You know, it's like, well. I was talking about I nearly moved into a crack house the other week. I thought, well, maybe it'd be better than here, but no, and I didn't mean crack house as an insult, but you know, they Stephen the telly, you might be on Class A, you know, and ooh, the things we do for drugs. You know, only Daka me personally, but you know. You've been such a bad boy. How did you know that? No, I'm a good boy. I've been trying to prove I'm a good boy for a long time now. And, hey look, it's Albert Einstein. I'm not lying. I wanted to get a picture of him, but I didn't want to make it obvious in his face, so I waited till it was like behind him. That's Albert Einstein by Terry Griffiths. And then he gets in a fucking fancy car with some fit bird across the road, you know. Hey, there you go. I mean, maybe we'll be alright in Clonefley, we'll be positioned here. I mean, through God. I mean, I'm not saying I'm taking care of the whole fucking town, but you know, it's like there is cameras everywhere and the police can swoop in, and you know, there's fucking security in town, and you know, everyone's sound in town anyway, you know. So it's fucking, you know, but yeah, well, I do. Anyway, it's not a problem. We fix it just like that. We fixed the world. It's already fixed. You didn't even know it. So there you go. And, why are you saying sorry to your phone, though, for overheating? Well, it's more than a phone. It's got Google in it, you know, and not that I awfully couldn't think of what to say to her in a conversation, you know, like, with her being like super more intelligent than me, but it's not a problem, you know. I think we're still friends. I just Yeah, well, you know, well, you know, hey, whoa. Oh yeah. So I'm thinking I've got a jug on my coffee, water, and all this, and I'm going. It's all right, Bill. You've got two pair of hands. Unlike people that try and leave the Illuminati, or is it the Masons? They chop off a hand. You know, apparently, I can't prove it. I've seen someone with no hand, but you know. Yeah, Cedar. I want a cheese sandwich. Okay, tell nobody. And then she like fuck put it in the microwave and stands away from it. And then fuck what was the other thing? Come out of my room one night and she's walking along with the torch. She goes go back in your room or I kill you. It's like right, fair enough, you know. And then I wrote that letter. Remember, just a folded piece of paper and made it look like an envelope with a drawer in it. She's trying to open it and that, and I said, oh, you know, you can come and stay around my house with me if you want. Like, no strings attached unless you want there to be. And I wonder where that's to. Door shuts, innit? That's not a problem to me. Oh, Clonefley. Da-da-da-dum. Da-dum. Da-da-da-dum. There's no one that can wrap the world up in God like Dylan just did. Exactly, my friend. And, I couldn't remember when I last had an olanzapine. Was it fucking yesterday? Was it earlier? I'm like, do I need an olanzapine? It's like, no deal, but it's up to you. Like, oh, right, so I'm not just going to take it for fun, am I? You know? And, just how I like it. All disposable and tastes like lemon. Yeah, tasty information. Like how I've got hazel eyes in brackets and Yeah, I got a ping. I could do a bit of Bible learning, or teaching, should I say, but, fucking, but you understand I tell the odd joke in it, you know, I think that's acceptable. But, yeah, talking about, yeah, it's that hard deal. Yeah, it's fucking Christmas time, and I'm fucking taking some stuff outside of charity shop with a trolley, and then I'm fucking riding it over the bridge and down the hill, and fucking taking it around my family's house, and going, Merry Christmas, everyone, I brought you some presents, and, yeah, I was up the hospital one night, and there's a lad there, and I'm like, you alright? And they're like, yeah, there's a birds been messing around. And I was like, who's that, Kaylee? And he's like, you want to be in Rumble, you do? I'm like, oh, well, you know, it's not about the YMCA, but... Speaking of the YMCA, yes, hello and welcome to the wonderful world of paid volunteering. It could be a mafia thing, I don't know, it's not a mafia thing, but it is, and it ain't. It's some sort of fucking thing or another, like, not mafia, fucking societies and fucking, I don't know, organisations, you know, and give me all the paperwork and that and all, but hey, well, I get to spend all my paid volunteering on fucking hotels and have no money left for nothing else. Hey, well, I guess it was all part of the process, and anyway, yeah, never mind, we fucking hung around, nothing that bad happened to me, right, and no, not by him anyway, and yeah, no, and that brings up all the Jew deaths that were going on once I moved to Wales, you know. But well, we're not worried about it. You know, it's part of the past, and that went on for fucking years, didn't it? All the Jew deaths in France, and then the Jew deaths in Berlin, and fucking even that, well, the coloured guy in fucking America, he's fucking going and like stab them all fucking up, and he's like, what do, and he's getting arrested and that, but you know. And they're like, well, what will stop this madness still? And I'm like, fucking hanging from a bridge. Fucking anyway, don't. You know what I mean. Anyway, don't worry about it. I won't bang on and about how Simon and me fixed the Jewish thing somehow, you know, mind communications, and when he says Jesus information, that does involve the Jews, and all that sort of stuff, and that was just the other week in Bringolai, or whatever it is, Bringolwood, you know, and fucking anyway. Or Clandilo, you know, and mind communications, and I mean fixed, but who knows these days, right? And World War III and stuff, and world politics, you know, and You don't want a war with me. You don't want a war with me, and God, you know, but you want me to be on your side, and as long as you're on my side, you know, we'll probably all get on like a bloody good time or something, you know, and yeah. How come he can talk about it all so openly? Because he's a living legend, and there's nothing we can do. What did the guy say? Now you're gonna wish you treated him better. No, it's a necessary part of the process, God's process. That you can be, never mind, you know, whatever side you're on, you know, I'm not worried about it either way. As in good or bad, Dill, exactly. You are of light though, aren't you, Dill? Yeah, but I'm also of the shadows, but, you know, more of the light, I'd say, these days. Not that I was overly heavily felt like I was in the dark side, you know, but, anyway, Dill. Hey, well, at least you're more of the light these days, Dill. Not that you ever felt like you was in the dark. Yeah, exactly. And, should I have a pot noodle? I was asking myself, really, but, could just be the olanzapine talking. See, they wouldn't let us live together, alright, necessary part of the process, but that's to have the control over us. They'd have no control over us then, but necessary part of the process, but you know, at least they think they've got the control, right? But you know, oh well, you know, whatever. I don't know, something about energy harvesting facility, no problem to me, man. No, we're a charity, we work off donations, that's why we charge so much, how people live here. And anyway. Do you know where my BMW is, my friend? It's just I could use it to drive up to bike club and stuff. And No, not grime instrumentals. They can actually lower your mood if you're not high. Hip hop instrumentals can do the same too. They can lower your mood. Some of them. You know, right. But anyway, that's enough about the music industry. And talking about grime and hip hop, apparently I can do both. Not that I thought I was the best fucking grime fucking rapper ever, or whatever it's called, but you know, I'm doing both anyway. Like back to the music, because it's the way that you hold me, whatever she says, and Calm Down Operator with the 99 remix. And
Calm Down Operator with the 99 remix.
yeah, boy, town today, and whatever that might, I can't remember the clever word. Intel, that's the one. No, something about please be gentle with me, and I said a dark joke, but I didn't mean to, you know. Anyway, back to the tunage, right? If a bird ever said what's wrong with you, just say what's right with you. But if that ever happened, and you know, on the video with the young female kid, and it's like banging around and stuff, when he won't admit he's wrong, when she knows she was wrong in the first place. And anyway, back to the tunes. Oh, that reminded me of that hospital I was in Chelsea as an adolescent, and I was 17, I was in with a bunch of 16, 15-year-olds, but, you know, and I was in the smoking shelter, and there was this youngish mixed race bird, and she's going, what's wrong with you? I just shrugged my shoulders, you know, and then she's like, oh, can I see your room? And I'm like, I don't know about that, and I think I even went and told the staff to some young bird saying she wanted to see my room, but should have let her know. No, fuck. There's all that. Never mind. Well, so hey, yeah. Anyway, the smoking cage with the flowers, and I didn't even know. There's two coloured people, a male and a female, and she's going, he's blind, and then I'm looking around, and there's fucking flowers everywhere in this little cage, like wherever it is to have a cigarette, and also shout out to my wonderful mum and my wonderful sister for coming to visit me all the way down in London, wherever they was, and bringing me cigarettes. And I remember the journey back, but I've probably told that story before, you know, and with my mum and sister, you know, and the wonderful mum and sister, which I am very grateful to have in my life. Hey look, there's some blue lights up the top of the hill. I wonder what they're up to. I could get my shower and shave, but there's no rush. Well, back to the tunes for now.
The house of God. The house of God. The house of God. $50 or more. God's house. The house of.
You right, Dill? Being up early and chain smoking makes Dylan feel a little bit sickly, but apart from that, yeah, I'm sound.
God. God's house. The house of God. God's house. God.
That's not something I'd play on my radio station, in brackets, but you know, okay. I was just halfway through having a shave and it is fucking crap, you know. But anyway, it's okay. Oh, them lot took the piss out of him. Oh wait, what? Some of them London lot. And other people have tried to take the piss out of me as well, possibly. And anyway, shout out to God, by the way. Anyway, I've had my shave, I'm just getting ready for the shower now, so I'm nice and ready for later, obviously, but yay, town, and whatever that entails. In a good way, probably. Yeah, sorry guys, I was in the shower. Do you know who Dylan is, my friend? Yeah, the biggest header on the planet, and ha 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 ha. Don't worry, Dill, we're on your side, so you'll go from stress and frustration to having a successful business life, or whatever she said, I can't remember, adverts. I just don't know what to say to her, and she's so much more intelligent than me. I can sometimes ask her for a hand to get to somewhere in the phone and that, but hey, well, yeah. I don't know, something about people taking the piss, and I know not everyone's taking the piss, but yeah, I feel like this, that, yeah, well, you're like Batman's trying to, yeah, we all like Batman have a drinking problem, but well, maybe I can laugh about it now, eh? Is there any people in the world, I don't mean the people in the ether, is there anyone in the world that's thinking or currently trying to take the piss out of me? Anyway, I've said it before, I'll say it again. Shout out to God, and I'm grateful for waking up this morning. I'm grateful for having tobacco. I'm grateful for having £4 in my wallet. I'm grateful you've been helping me. I'm grateful there's stuff planned for today. I'm grateful for so many things, but no. And shout out to God and His Son Jesus, you know. And anyway, back to the tunes, right? The bin men are going by and remembering stuff, like talking to the guy at the cemetery. Oh, is it easy to work to get into, and does it pay all right? And you know, and bin men, you know, and people being on my side, you know, including God, I think. Well, I'm not. There's no thinking anymore. God's on my side, Banchwood. I'm not the only person whose side He's on, but you know. Or am I? No, probably not. But you know, fuck. The song's going, I don't know about you, but I feel alright. Well, I feel half left and half right, because that's how it's meant to be, balanced. And do you want to get shot in the face? No, not really. Alright, well, shut up then. I was saying that to someone else, but anyway, yeah. Do you know what nymphomania is, my friend? Do you know what nymphomania is, my friend? You know. I could elaborate, but I'm not about to. You know, I won't judge you for it, you know. as an uncle and I'm a nephew, and now, right now. You didn't say anything wrong, Dill. Alright, cool. Phew, I can wipe that sweat off my forehead then, and oh yeah, as long as you all want me on your side and you want to be on my side, I'm sure we'll get on like a super happy fun time, innit? You know, yay. Speaking of super happy fun times, town in a few hours. Yay. I'm grateful for that. Thank you, God. And Jesus. Thank you, God and Son Jesus. And what to do if your car is sinking in water? Wind the window down before it goes under the water so you can climb out, and take your seatbelt off as well if possible. And adverts, just something I saw on the TV probably, but do you know who Phil Mitchell is, my friend? Yeah, good one. Oh, also know who his daughter is. Not that I've tried to have over it, but you know, maybe I have, I can't remember. Anyway, something about the thing wouldn't record and I couldn't get... Oh, this happens in... Well, you know I shouldn't say the bad things when I'm in the bad times, but you know... Oh, yeah, and then, but, you know, the wind did answer me. No, he doesn't understand, or he doesn't know where I am, and fucking, but, and then, fucking, yeah, and then the wind went, of course I do, you know, and I've got some Corsadil up on the shelf, remember? Corsadil. No, I literally meant just try and be quiet for a bit, like not say nothing, not have a, you know, but, well, fuck's sakes, anyway, though. Well, maybe not everybody went to war with me. Sorry, I was just trying to correct what I said earlier. You know, that's something you can do. Here, do any of my angel friends want to help me take out a demon that's living in my house and is coming back in about 4 days? Fucking anyway. Angels and heaven and demons and demonic stuff. But we all know what that's going to remind me of, right? Jake with this book he gave me, Angels and Demons, and oh well, you know, again another necessary part of the process. Right, shout out to Luke for the books. They're still out on top of my stereo, nice and tidy. I'm looking after them. If I get round to reading them or get them back to you, whatever the score is, isn't it? Alright, sound Luke. Yeah, we're probably going in usual time, Luke. I haven't checked my text yet, but I'll get to that soon, yeah? Alright, cool. You see the guy over there? You see the guy over there in the van that's been pretending to be for the water board fucking electric people? Fuck him and fuck you too. With your fucking vans and your noise. Yeah, that's nothing. It made me need some diazepam, but I can take them today seeing as I'm not drinking, so yay! With your scheming and your underhand stuff, you can all get the fuck. With your scheming and your underhand stuff. Less than 15 minutes to the off-ski, as into town, so we might have to pick this up later, you know, and possibly try and take some notes out of all that, you dumbasses. You might learn something, and I don't mean to insult people that want to learn from me in a good way. Okay, cool. People that want to learn from me in a good way, I'm not insulting you, you know, but yeah, like I said, the people trying to write it all down, we said, fuck it, Speaking of town, we've got 4 minutes and counting till blast off, so we might have to pick this back up again later, possibly. See how it goes, right? Yeah, rusty nail on the floor. Rusty nail on the floor at the bus stop. Would you say that was a 6-inch rusty nail or maybe a 5-inch rusty nail? It could be, said Roger. You know, they can try and do their things or whatever they do, but you know, God is the author. Said to the guy in the car with the grey hair, oh no, scratching my head, what should I do? Should I delete that bit or leave it there? And he just sort of said to me, it's up to you, Dill. Right, cool. Thanks, my grey haired car driving friend. Oh, the ambulance car went by and I said something to the effect of, oh, it's the ambulance people. Oh yeah, you can help people if they're hurt, remembered, thank you. And they seemed quite happy to see me or whatever, I don't know. Wow, is that the right word? Sorry. Another guy in a car came by, it's like, you weren't sure if you used the right words and it hurt you, didn't it, Dill? Yeah, just a little bit, but it'll be alright probably. Hey, look, it's some people in their cars and stuff. Hello, people in your cars. And hey, look, some people at work for some people. Hello, people at work for some people. And you know, it was on I saw my mush on the bus stop and I was taking a picture of it, and Roger said something cool, but I was like, what do you reckon, Roger? Do you think I'll make a good graffiti artist? Fucking laugh out loud. Oh, damn. The staff are all off on their holidays because we live in a fucking holiday camp, don't we? But anyway, the beer keg, the cotton bag, and they said, you can't get drunk on that, I've tried. And then the special brews and what percent? I don't know, 8.4. I said, anyway, it's my New Year's resolution to try and give them up. New Year's resolutions. Bill. Yep, the postman by us is someone working for someone. That's a normal legal part of our reality, as far as I'm aware. I call them Jesus cigarettes that God gave me, and you know, you've got to be thankful for everything. And I know some people say Jesus is the one, but the God or whatever, but I mean, and people know that Jesus is meant to be God's son. At least that was the storyline anyway, but could still be. But remember, Jesus was a carpenter, just like my father, and so on and so forth. Ting, ting, ting. Quiet, you. I'll make you sit down on my bus. Anyway, the zombie thing and shooting all the zombies at the windows and that. Hey, look, we're nearly at town. Hey. I mean, there's wells and there's wells. I mean, some people might know what I mean, but oh yeah, my eyes and stuff. I think I can cross now, but I'll press the buttons anyway. Oh well, there's always tomorrow. At least there usually is, which is a good thing. And not earning the keep, but just trying to be a helpful friend, you know. We all be them, right? And, you right, Dill? Yeah, I'm on spinning observations, you know, while Roger makes his cigarette. And you're right, Dill? Yeah, I'm getting a bit dizzy, but what's the worst that could happen, right? And, what do you reckon, Roger? Should we go and get some training? Oh well, it's a good idea for some. Shouting in a sergeant's face and almost feeling a bit bad if you're putting spit on him, but he'll survive, you know. And he's a fucking ex-sergeant from the army, remember? And maybe if you shout, someone will hear you and they let you out. Fucking anyway, though. I mean, there's wells and then there's wells, and some people already know that. And you're next to nothing to me. Hang on, I'm going to Google what that means. Next to nothing to me. Roger is in position, all clear. Well, I think I'll just stand outside for a minute. I think it'll be safe in there. Yeah, Mary Poppins and feeding the pigeons. Anyway. Well, I could stand by here, I guess. I don't think my phone's going to get stolen. Mopeds and... Hannibal Lecter when he sailed off into the sunset after all that. It's a good movie film. And his advice, you know, believe it. Even if you don't believe it, you must believe it at all costs. And understand me, I love you, and you know, you're a friend. And I go outside with my Dakar spliff and I light it up and I take a puff and I say, that's some nice Dakar pow, and it's got some bit of a punch and I like it, wow. Yeah, some people have money and live a nice, comfortable, quiet life. Others not so much, right? And it's alright for some in it working for a living. Whatever I do, I just get more debt. But, you know, maybe that will change in the future. Who knows, right? Well, I think that was a successful trip to town, but I don't know. I don't get to watch the footage, do I? Oh well. Do you need a bag? No, it's alright. I'll juggle them home or balance them on my head. And then pretending to chuck them at the cars. Yeah, you want some too, do you? Take that, you bastard. And you over there, yeah, you want some, do you? If anyone gets in my face, they're getting a tin of baby carrots in their face. You know, comedy like that. And